Let's do it, DJ Drewski, the new movement. Shyanara is in the building. BX is here. New project, Overdrive, is out now. We're going to talk. I just want to jump into one record before we talk about the whole thing. King of My City. That's a bold statement. How did you get to that point where you say, yo, I'm going to make a record and I'm going to call it King of the City?
All right, so I had a good team around me for a very long time. So I just got to the point where I got very comfortable with my sound, very comfortable with myself. So, they made me believe nobody could stop me and nobody touching me. So I got on that team type of time.
So you felt like, yo, I'm going to talk my ish right now.
Yeah, definitely.
This how I'm feeling.
Definitely.
So how many records is on this project?
6.
6 records. Do you have a favorite? Because you played one with 80, and she said that's one of her favorites. So I'm curious if you had your own favorite off this project.
My favorite, I'm going to say, is Control. It's the intro to the project because it's like, I was counted out a lot. I was, a lot of doubts.
Right.
So when I got to a certain point, there's no more doubts. So that was the song for that,
What you think made people doubt you? Like, what about it? Because artists say, yo, people doubted me. They was fronting on me in the beginning. What do you think it is? Like,
I would definitely say it's circumstances and, environment, definitely. But, yeah, I would just say it's your environment. When I'm growing up, I'm from the street, so a lot of people already look at me like I'm
nothing already.
Yeah.
Like, no, he ain't about shit.
Yeah, so I just had to make a statement.
Do you feel a little more comfortable now in the position you in? Do you feel like you've done enough for people to believe in you? Like, they see enough, they see the videos, they hear the quality of the music? Because you also do the battle rap as well, right? We're going to talk about that. But
yeah, shout out Cypher City TV, Battle on the Beat. You already know.
But do you feel like at this point people now believe in you a lot more than they did in the beginning?
Definitely. And for the people who don't, that's just them. They're going to believe sooner or later.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
See, that's that Bronx talk right there. Like, listen, you ain't jacking me now. Don't worry. I'm going to be up. When I'm up, don't try to jack me then.
Facts.
But all right, so 6 records on the project. We spoke about the battle rap, right? What came first? Was it making music or battle rapping?
Making music was always first and will always be first.
I like how he says it because there's a stigma where they be like, oh, battle rappers don't know how to make records. How do you feel about that?
I'm not a battle rapper, so I consider myself an artist. I do the battle rap to still test my pen and just have fun. I don't really do it to not like I want to do it. Like,
right.
I'm an artist, so
it's a hobby at this point. It's not what you
definitely.
do or what you want to be known for.
Definitely.
Because you do have a battle coming up, right?
Yeah.
I think Back to Bars is coming up.
Yeah, Saturday, September 25th.
Have you ever, went up against your opponent? Have you guys ever rapped together?
I've never met him.
Never met Cuban?
No, never met him.
Do you do your research before these battles? Do you go
of course. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna see what I have to deal with or what could be in store for me. But
do you go like how like football teams they'll sit and watch tapes of like the other team playing other games? Do you go and watch like other battles he's been in? Because I'm always curious, like, yo, how do you prepare for something like that? Because it gets intense. And you got to know little facts about each other.
Yeah, definitely. In this instance, it's his first battle, so I couldn't really do too much of that. But some of my prior battles, I definitely have. I've been in the building for their battles and just watching what they do in the building, if you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one, he ain't got no history.
Yeah, he ain't got no history, so.
But you seem pretty confident, like you ain't even
I'm
worried
very
about
confident in myself, so.
I got to see this one because this one might be interesting. Because I never seen like someone go up against someone that they ain't really know much about. So it's got to be a little bit hard. Like, yo, I don't know nothing about him, so I just got to come crazy.
I rap, so I don't worry about those things. Like, so it's just like sometimes.
I like that you said you rap, right? Because even in your records, the energy on the records is great, but you actually saying something, right? At a time where, like, even now in the Bronx is about Bronx drill. All these kids drilling, Brooklyn drill. You ain't even on that type of time.
Yeah, not at all.
Do we have drill records? Have you tried it?
Yeah, I definitely went into that lane, but it's just not my lane. Like, I'd
right.
rather just talk my pain, speak my piece, the drill ain't really for me. But if I get a feature, if one of my mans call me like,
Right.
yo, I got this drill record, let's do it, I'm gonna do it. You know.
You're not
I like
opposed
music,
to it,
Yeah. I
but
like
it's just not
music,
what
so,
you do.
Yeah.
Cause you definitely was saying some things in those bars. I was like, okay, I appreciate that he's still, rapping, not falling for whatever's happening out right now. So I'm sure it was a bunch of lyrical like rappers that, you listened to or inspired you as a young man coming up. So if you could, let the people know, who was you listening to that you said, yo, that's who I want to be. That's what I want to do.
Listen, Jadakiss has been my favorite rapper since I started listening to music. And he's still my favorite rapper. So I don't think that's going to change no time soon.
So Kiss was
definitely
top dog when it came to your
definitely.
list of like top artists. Anyone else?
Jay-Z. I listen to Biggie a little bit. Not
How
too
about
much,
like
but-
being a kid in the Bronx and Big Pun is running around doing like, was that ever
Nah, I ain't listening to too much Big Pun. That's out of my era. So I ain't listening to too much of him.
not too much Pun?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the Bronx right now? The music in the Bronx, the artists.
The Bronx artists got to do better. That's what
As
I'm
far
saying.
as like musically,
Yeah, because they all sound the same. It's about maybe one or two that sound different.
right? Is there anyone besides like your team that you would want to work with? I know this project is done, but I'm sure you still working on new music. Is there anyone from the Bronx right now that you would want to tap in with?
Nah. Yeah, I can't think of nobody off the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the same type of song and vibe I could get off of somebody else. I have a lot of
People around you
tools
that
in
can do that.
my team. So yeah.
How about in just New York in general? Like, I could see you doing a record with someone like Dave East. I feel like the vibe will be
Oh
cool.
yeah, definitely. I fuck with Davies. I definitely
Right.
do a track with him.
Anyone else in that lane that you know? Because there's still some spitters. Like, don't get it twisted. You got the whole Griselda that I feel like is really
Nah, yeah, Benny's nice.
right.
I listen to him on the daily. He's nice.
Conway.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to think who else is really like out here spitting, going crazy. But listen, you got it. The project is out now. How can people tap into what you're doing? Let them know your Instagram and all that.
My Instagram is @thereal_Shyanara. Shyanara spelled SHYANARA. You can find all my music on all distributing platforms at Shyanara. So
Right
yeah,
there, it's easy.
Yeah, easy.
Now I see the Real Stars piece. Is that the label? Is that
Yeah, that's the
gang
label.
right there?
That's the team. That's everything.
so? How
That's
many
self-made.
how many artists is part of the team?
5.
5 so far,
Yeah,
and everyone got their own type of vibe to 'em.
yeah. Everybody has their own type of vibe, their own movement. We a team,
Right. You want to shout the gang out? So
Oh
they
yeah,
know what's
shout out
up.
to Rep, shout out to Gambino, shout out to Remy, shout out to Ace. Feel me?
And Back to Bars is coming, so we're gonna be paying attention to that. Please don't let Q Bands do you dirty, man.
Oh man, that's
Because
impossible.
he got more research
That's
than you got.
impossible. That's impossible. He can have the research, but I've been there in the building. I do this.
Right.
This is his first time. He hasn't been here before,
Mm.
so he don't know what it's like.
It's like when you're a freshman in high school, you get bullied.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
You about to
definitely.
bully him.
Yeah, I'm about to bully him. That's
Back
exactly
to
what's gonna
Bars
happen.
coming. Shyanara in the building. That make sure you tune in. When is that? How can they get in tune with that?
Yeah, I can watch it on Caffeine on September 25th at Battle on the Beat, Cypher City TV. Or y'all can pull up in the building. Y'all got my Instagram. Y'all can DM me. I'll give y'all all the information y'all need.
There it is. That easy. Shyanara in the building. The new movement. DJ Drewski. We here. Did we miss anything? Anything
let
good?
me just give a couple shout outs before I leave and
Yeah,
shit.
let's get it.
Definitely shout out to my whole team. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't got to keep saying it. Feel me? Shout out my brother Maury Hayes. You know the vibe. Shout out my wife. Shout out my cameraman Mel Fraze. Shout out my engineer, the final one. Overdrive wouldn't be possible without you. Feel me? So definitely.
Overdrive out now. Go run it up. We got some videos on YouTube they could go crazy with. Everything. More new music on the way. Shyanara in the building. New movement. We out. Bow.